All right, hey, this is Act 2 of the podcast. We're getting right back into it. If you missed Act 1, go back and listen to that thing. Otherwise, this isn't going to make any sense. Okay, see ya. That's what happened. But now there's video surfacing of this guy being an asshole. Well, you'll see. And this is where they go wrong. This is an educated man doing something very, very dumb. Now, I will say this. The right are using this video to try to say that this guy, like, had it coming. And that's what they're doing. They're you know, you can have something as black and white as the murder of Alex Preddy. And, yes, it was a murder. And the right is going to, even before this video surfaced, they were trying to paint him as whatever the fuck. But he's not. He's a pissed off nurse that worked at the fucking veterans home who believed so intensely about eradicating ICE and, you know, keeping people from being deported that he's stupid. He's so overcome with emotion and in his feelings that he's not thinking clearly. So this is what not thinking clearly, people who aren't thinking clearly do dumb shit like this. Just spit on him. Kicks the vehicle. They're trying to leave. Kicks it again. He breaks the taillight. And now the guy's like, all right, fuck you. Now I got to do something. Guy's got his paintball gun with him. His non-lethals.
You are seeing video of a man who's believed to be Alex Preddy kicking a federal agent's...
I don't even know why they say believed to be. It's definitely...
SUV 11 days before he was killed. Thanks for joining us. An organization named the News Movement captured the incident on camera.
This evening, a Homeland Security official says they're aware of the footage and reviewing it. Our Jeff Wagner's here with more of that new video. Jeff.
Frank, the News Movement worked with the BBC, who used facial recognition technology to match Preddy's identity to a 97% degree of accuracy. And then our
That's 100% because I have eyes.
National Confirm team took a look at it, too. TNM was in town shooting a documentary on ICE activity in Minneapolis. They say they got a tip that ICE was blocking the road near East 36th Street and Park Avenue, just a few blocks away from where Renee Good was killed. In the video, the man resembling Preddy appears to spit at the SUV filled with federal agents and yells expletives. He then kicks out the taillight. That's when agents get out and take him down to the pavement. During the scrum, federal agents fire tear gas and pepper balls into the crowd. Take a listen.
I don't know why they didn't, arrest him. So this will be linked up in the show notes. This lady needs a jacket right here.
After nearly 30 seconds, the man is released, and you can see what appears to be a gun in a holster on his hip.
Oh, I didn't realize that you could see it.
His outfit also looks similar to what Preddy was wearing the day he was killed. He sticks around as the camera person retreats while tear gas fills the air. The ICE agents would soon drive away. Important to note here, we don't know what happened before this video started. CBS is still working to confirm a report from CNN that Preddy broke
I can guess what was happening.
A rib during that encounter. As for the shooting that killed him, Homeland Security today confirmed the two agents who opened fire were placed on leave, Frank.
And we don't know if he was detained after that incident or at the time or just for moments. I guess those are still questions that need to be answered. Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep following this, Jeff. Thank you.
I wonder if there's messages into newsrooms. Whatever you do, don't say the words "pretty good" concerning anything. You're going to get fired. All right. I don't think that matters. Anything about that video, nothing about that video matters, really. Rich says, so they had cause to take extra action against him the following week. Premeditated murder, maybe. I doubt it, that they even knew it was him. There's 3,000 members of ICE there right now. Ben says, actually, Rebecca says he kicked a truck. Still not worth getting shot, but it does put a magnifying glass on ICE that they were targeting him. So maybe more people are suggesting that. I don't know. Let's see. Rebecca says, when did this become an attack on Stevie? Well, I do that to keep people, on their toes. And that's not an attack on Stevie. Stevie's like one of our favorite people that has ever walked the face of the earth. Okay? I don't attack people. You guys know that. I entertain people. It is my job to be sweet and fair and charming and say really fucked up shit. Cole says just the fact that multiple people here thought that Rittenhouse shot black guys shows you how manipulative the media is. Well, that's not true at all. Okay? Maybe it's just how she remembered it. She might not have heard that from the media. Like, there's only one idiot podcast that exists like mine, and that's mine. It might have been, what do they call that? The Mandela effect? Starman says, how good are one's chances at standing up to ICE? Pretty good. Corn Pop says he should have been arrested on the spot. If he was, he would still be alive. Yeah, whatever. I don't think ICE wants to arrest everybody. They just want to kick somebody's ass. Cole won't let it go because he's a cock. He says, Preddy probably died thinking that Kyle Rittenhouse shot black guys. I'm glad he kicked that vehicle. And, because the thing is, people that are doing this, though, I honestly feel that people that are protesting, I think that they're too wrapped up in their emotions. They're not thinking clearly. That's what happens when you get all wound up and in your feelings. You don't think clearly. And you take to the street because everybody else is taking to the street. All that fighting and tear gas and ass kicking and bullets flying and taillights being broken and blue hair and Stevie's killing babies and all that other bullshit is because people are too wound up. I suggest Americans get less involved, and that is to preserve their own lives. There is nothing you can do. And all of the bullshit that you are doing out on the street, that's not helping anything. It's helping get people killed, frankly. And all for what? To make this a more complex issue with more violence and more attacks? Because that's what's happening. I suggest you mobilize and lead with your votes. There's a very important election coming up. If you feel so inclined for change, you should do that. Spend your time doing that. But running through the streets screaming and attacking ICE agents is not going to help you in any way. It could very well end your life. That's what I'm suggesting. Don't do that. Scott says, how the hell did they target him? He's showing up at things multiple times. He's targeting them, if anything. I agree with that. Rebecca says, ICE has admitted and that they are keeping databases of protesters. They are running license plates and following people to their houses. Yeah, I believe that. Rebecca says the attack was referencing what Nick said after. Bread Bull Brain Chris. They have facial recognition software on cell phones and are definitely cataloging protesters. I believe that. Stevie says, whatever, Nick can attack me if he wants. Bread Bull Brain Chris says, I was not attacking Stevie. I just said she'd be conflicted if Rittenhouse shot 2 babies in the face. No, that's a good joke. I still say that what Rittenhouse did worked out. Becca Shea, an election Trump is already trying to steal. Rebecca says, when our Congress won't stand up to defend, it comes down to the citizens. Good luck with that. She adds, I have no faith in Congress to do anything. They're a bunch of fat cats in there for life. Nick says, if you go to the ICE Facebook page, they post who they are arresting. People would be cheering the arrest if it wasn't linked to Trump. Rebecca says they arrested a journalist last night for his reporting on Minneapolis. Now, I didn't hear anything about that. But it's kind of like their ball and their field. So that would not surprise me at all. Scott says Don Lemon. Was it Don Lemon? Well, if it's Don Lemon, he deserves it. He's a fucking asshole. There was also a child. It was a 4-year-old child who was wearing a T-shirt. And it said ICE, and there was like a circle around the word ICE with a red... You remember in Ghostbusters? Like the Ghostbusters logo. So picture the ghost, but it said ICE. And there's a circle, red circle around ICE, and then it was slashed. And, well, the kid's standing there minding his own business. He was eating a piece of candy. And this ICE guy shot him in the face. So that's happening. That's real. Bread Bull Brain Chris says, since it's out in the chat, yes, Don Lemon was arrested for storming that church service. Maureen says, who's Don Lemon working for? Haven't heard from him in a while. He's become like me. He's a podcaster, just successful. Independent journalist. Maureen says, I like Don Lemon. I would like him, but I don't like the gays. That's not true at all. I have to actually say that because some of you are going to go, oh my God. Okay, it is time to use the potty. We are fucking rolling through a Friday. What a fucking adventure this is. I am so excited. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Okay, I am back with some more truth, fun, and madness. There's one for the drop machine. Chris is talking about my crack about gay people. Corn Pop says, Don Lemon got arrested because he broke the law. You can't just storm a church. Tough shit. No, it's true. That's good for Don Lemon, though. If you get arrested, that's actually very good. I mean, once you get past the arrest part of it, it's good for business. All right. Concerning Bruce Springsteen, it's a protest song, Streets of Minneapolis. And I'm not going to play it because I'll get like a YouTube ticket or a Twitch ticket or whatever the hell. And I'm not really interested. I mean, eventually I'll listen to it. And I think he means well with that. I really do. I mean, he's been We travel to other countries and talk shit about the USA, which that's a problem, I guess. Does that mean that if you go to like Missouri and talk shit about America, is it okay then to do that? And when I say talk shit about America, he's not happy with ICE. He's not happy with Trump. So I don't know. I don't care. I don't care at all. I don't care that Kid Rock says stupid shit. Like this, that's the opposite. When Kid Rock does dumb shit, do I hate him? No, I'm happy he does it. Actually, it's something to talk about. I still listen to his music. I still like his music. I think he makes great music. He has made great music. I just don't let his stupidity take away my enjoyment of his music. Now, I know that if I am at the light, though, and I'm blaring Kid Rock, or if I'm coming to the light and the windows are open and I'm listening to a Kid Rock song, as I get to the light, I'm probably going to turn it down because I don't want anybody seeing that I like his music. He's a total dumb fuck, Kid Rock. So I don't want to, it's like a guilty pleasure now. But I'm not guy who like, oh, fuck you, Kid Rock. What you said, what you did. I don't care. There may have been a time when I used to, but I just don't anymore. I can't let anything like that get in the way, warp my brain. Conversely, I don't think I mentioned this. There was something that came in on the request line. I guess I played a Bruce Springsteen song the other day on Q100. And I honestly hadn't even thought about it. And it just showed up. It was scheduled to be played. I didn't pick it, which I'd still play it. I'm still going to play it. But, oh my God. I started getting text messages from, you see, where I live, or where I broadcast, that's the hard living line area. And that's all I needed to do. And there was so much outrage. And I got a text from several people that said something along the lines of, I'm out. I am never listening to this radio station again because you played Bruce Springsteen. Now think about how stupid that is. But like right now, if I turn on Q100, I am the only audience member. Right now, because of me playing She's the One by Bruce Springsteen, I have killed the radio station. And I didn't even do it. It was scheduled. JC scheduled it. If I screamed out the window, more people would hear me now than they are hearing Q100. And it's because of Bruce Springsteen. Well, it's not because of Bruce Springsteen. It's because of all the morons that are all caught up in their feelings. They're pissed off at Bruce Springsteen. Now, how dumb is that? Bob says musicians just need to shut up and play the music. That's a horrible, horrible, one of the worst takes that, and it's been said for years, that anyone could ever say. No. You want them to do that because that's something to talk about. If a guy is paid to make music, the process is something in his brain has him writing down a melody or lyrics. I think the better play is, who gives a fuck? No one cares. Shouldn't care. Only morons get pissed off when an athlete does something or a musician or an actor does something. Simple, degenerate losers losing their shit over that. is one of the dumbest things ever. If Leonardo DiCaprio made a crack, am I not going to see his films? Of course not. Of course I'm not going to. Of course I'm still going to see his movies, is what I'm trying to say. Rebecca says to Bob's stupid comment, bands and musicians have never stuck to just playing music. Yeah, come on now. If they did that, then they would only write music that you like whatever. Smoking in the boys' room or some stupid shit like that. Donko says Bruce Springsteen hates people on the right. I don't know about that. It only stands to reason they would reciprocate. Well, anyway. So that was part of my day. I'm like, fuck, everybody hates me now because I played a fucking Springsteen. And I didn't even think about it. When I hit it, I'm like, it never occurred to me that people were going to get pissed off. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, fuck. What do I got to do to follow up? What do I got to do to make this right? Play some Toby Keith song? Which I like those songs too, by the way. I like the one where, it's such an American song. It's the one where one of the lines is the Statue of Liberty shaking her fist. Oh, God. It's American made. Hold on. Toby Keith. Statue of Liberty. Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. And it's called Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, The Angry American. American girls and American guys will always stand up and salute, will always recognize when we see Old Glory flying. When we see Old Glory flying. Well, I can get behind that. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. Excellent lyrics. My daddy served in the Army, where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard till the day that he died. Awesome. He wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Beautiful. Now this nation that I love has fallen under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. He's talking about 9/11. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Oh, my God. This is an awesome song. Hey, Uncle Sam put your name on the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. I get chills reading the song. And the eagle will fly, man. It's going to be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it feels like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Oh, brought to you courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. My God. And justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you mess with the US of A, because we'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. And then it does the whole Uncle Sam Statue of Liberty thing. That's fantastic. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I love that. Now, Rob, had he not been inspired by the world events and 9/11 and politics, he would not have written that song, you fucking moron. Unless you're like, well, no, I like that one because it's about us killing all the fucking towel heads. Well, all right, great. It goes both ways, you ding-dong. Brancho says Chris Christopherson called Toby Keith out for that shit. What shit? What shit? There's no shit there. What the fuck? Hold on, I got to find out about this. Why did This is going to be hard to type. Why did Chris, how do you spell it? Call out Toby Keith. Chris Christopherson called out Toby Keith indirectly via actor Ethan Hawke's article at a 2003 Willie Nelson tribute, challenging Toby Keith's patriotism after Keith allegedly told Chris to avoid lefty shit, with Christopherson responding, "Have you ever served your country?" Implying Keith, known for patriotic anthems like Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, hadn't seen combat. Hey, this is Eric Zane, and your information is being sold online. You know, the personal stuff. Search your own name. It's surprising what's out there. That's because people are taking your information and they're selling it. I've got a way to make all of your personal information disappear. You are not for sale. Whether you agreed to it or not, that information is available for people to buy and sell. Not okay. It's 100% true. Data brokers make billions selling your private details, and you get nothing. You don't even get a choice. Aura lets you fight back. AURA. They remove your personal data from broker sites and keep it off. Aura also alerts you fast if your information shows up in a breach or on the dark web. But Aura is more than just data broker removal. It's a full digital security suite that protects every part of your life online. Aura gives you a VPN to stay private, antivirus to block threats, a password manager to keep login safe, and spam call protection to cut off the scammers. Aura also scans the dark web for your most sensitive info like your social security number, bank logins, and passwords, and notifies you instantly if they are exposed. And if your identity is ever stolen, you're backed up by up to $5 million in insurance and 24/7 U.S.-based fraud support to help you recover quickly. And right now, you can try Aura free for 14 days when you visit aura.com/remove. AURA.com/remove. That's enough time for Aura to start removing your personal information from data broker sites. Sign up today at aura.com/remove and get the peace of mind that your privacy, identity, and finances are safeguarded. AURA.com/remove. Certain terms apply. See the site for details. Leading to a tense exchange about military service and war. I always hate that, though. Like when people say, "Yeah, you can't be patriotic because you weren't fighting in battle." That's what Jesse Ventura tried to do with Jim Norton. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. All right. Let's see. Bob says, not a big fan of country music. You're not a fan of anything that's intelligent after that comment about artists should just shut up and strum. The fuck, Bob? The aftermath with Dixie Chicks and stuff, says Branju. All right. Okay, thank you as always to my amazing sponsors. Hello to King's Room Barbershop. 3 locations, Northland Drive, Caledonia, 821 36th Street in beautiful Wyoming, Michigan. If you want to get your hair cut, that's where you're going to get it cut. Mention me when you go. Haircuts are $21. They are $18 for active and retired military. King's Room Barbershop. Online at kingsroom.net. The website gives you exact locations, hours of operation, schedules of your favorite stylist. When you want to get your diesel truck repaired, take it over to Merchant Automotive in Zeeland, Michigan. Servicing Duramax engines and Allison transmissions. Merchant-automotive.com on their website, which services people from all around the globe. You can purchase a DIY kit. They have hundreds of different kits that they manufacture there for any type of DIY job. To as simple as an oil change to something much more elaborate with what you're working on to improve the efficiency and or performance of your Duramax engine or Allison transmission vehicle, and or both. All at Merchant Automotive, merchant-automotive.com. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, this is another, I've seen this over the years many, many times. You've heard of that discussion about why can black people say the N-word, but white people, why can't they say the N-word? Why is it okay for black people to say the N-word and not white people? So people might think that, but there are occasionally people who actually say it. Ask that question out loud. But I don't think that's a great play. I think that ultimately will come back and bite you in the ass. Now, let me just say this. I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know why it's okay. I know that I don't care. I cringe when I hear a white person say it, even when they say it with the A at the end. And I laugh when a black guy says it. I don't know if it's because they're hilarious or it's just fantastic. I don't know why I love it so much. But black people say, like, I've been watching Rampage Jackson. I got to get you this. He's a good follow. God, where is it? I'm so bad at this. Give me a second. He is the former MMA fighter. I don't think he fights anymore. And there's these short videos of him just being a dumbass and making ridiculous comments about things that he's observing. And somebody posted a picture of Rampage Jackson with a Hitler mustache. God. Okay, here's one with Rampage Jackson with Diddy. And he gets pissed off. Here you go. I love this guy.
Now, why the fuck you put pink and fucking blue gay ass hair on me? Why? What the fuck is this outfit this nigga got on? Why y'all got me and Diddy matching this shit? Why? R&D boys. What the fuck is R&D? What the fuck is that? Ram and Diddy. Oh my God. Now, why the fuck you put...
Okay, I need to keep searching. Okay, here's
with the Gorlax, nigga? I'm riding... You got me on the back of a bike with the Gorlax, nigga? I'm riding on the back of the bike with the fucking Gorlax? Really, motherfucker? And I'm holding on to her motherfucking belly, nigga? That's not... Nigga, that is AI, nigga. That shit on the... Nigga, that shit look like Michael Jai White, nigga. That ain't even fucking me, nigga. I would never ride on the back of a fucking motorcycle with the Gorlax, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up. That's Michael Jai White, nigga. You got me on the back.
Okay, where's the Hitler one? God damn it. So these people just fuck with him. They send him the stupid shit, or his team makes it for him. When he makes this is it, right? Shit.
Adolf Booty Jackson, nigga? What the fuck you trying to say about me? You gave me the fucking Adolf motherfucking mustache, nigga? Really? Nigga, have you no decency, nigga? A lot of my friends are fucking Jewish, nigga. You can't joke about this shit, nigga. What the fuck, man? Somebody said niggler. Who the fuck said niggler? Ban that motherfucker. Who called me a fucking niggler? Hell, niggler. Who the fuck said that? Y'all some racist motherfuckers.
Okay. God damn it, is he funny? Nick says his Photoshop reactions are great. I almost sent these into you. Yeah, I stumbled upon them, and now I'm like a big fan. I can't even sleep because I'm laughing too fucking hard. I get all wound up.
Diddy.
Bad Boys for Life?
No. Hey, I've never went to a motherfucking nightclub and met fucking Diddy.
Bad Boys for Life?
No, Bad Boy, nigga, fuck you, motherfucker. I ain't never did. I don't even fucking wear no chain that says fucking Rampage.
Bad Boys for Life, boys.
Hey, I've never went to a...
Okay, so did you all see and feel that? That's fucking funny. It's not funny when a fucking cracker motherfucker says that shit. It's just fucking wrong. It doesn't work at any level. When a black guy says it, it's like an exclamation. It's not even directed. Well, it is, but not. It's just pure and good. Okay? It's as wholesome as it fucking gets. It's pure hilarity emotion. I don't know why I love it so much, but I could sit when I used to, because my roommates in college, the black dudes, I always wanted to hang out with Skipper because he wouldn't talk to me. And he said that to me. He goes, so if we're ever like out, I might like, and I have my friends around me, I might give you a nod, but I ain't talking to you. I go, why? And he says, well, and he explained to me that he's not going to really acknowledge me. And so I had to accept that. I go, okay, fine. So then occasionally all of his pals would show up and we'd go down to the cafeteria and I'd go down, I'd walk with them sometimes. And all I would do is be quiet. And I'm just cracking my ass up at a normal conversation between these folks. And no one's talking to me. I'm like not even there. I'm just fly on the wall who's happened to be walking down with that group. I tell you what, my dick was a little bit bigger being with these folks because of the goddamn swagger and awesomeness to be with these people. I'm like, this is a big deal. This is like royalty, in my opinion. And here I am, fan of Run DMC, and I'm like, oh, this is great. I signed up for this. This is awesome. Bob says, what about Leo DiCaprio in the movie Django Unchained? When I watch it in film, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with particularly that character in Candyland. Piano Finger Banger says, this reminds me of the time that you high-fived a black guy at the Y and you thought you were a badass. I don't recall that. Okay. Now, let me get back to why I brought this up. This crazy bitch, white ass, honky whore, substitute teacher is in a room full of young black people in Las Vegas. And she's bringing up that question of why is it okay for black people to say that and not white people? That's a problem. But even more of a problem is she uses the N-word rather than saying the N-word. This is how that moment unfolded.
I want to know why.
Oh, God damn it. It's very low. I apologize for that. You'll have to listen intently.
I want to know why, when black people are amongst each other, they call each other nigga. But when a white...
Oh, those kids react. That's how I expected they would react. They all went like, oh, my God. They start walking away.
Each other nigga. But when a white person says... Exactly. When a white person says it, it's like, oh, my God. It's like an act of something. What is that? Somebody tell me.
I have a...
Kid standing on a chair. Okay, did you see that one white kid at the end there? He's like, oh, my God. I'm just looking at my phone. I don't want anything to do with this. Shortly afterward, the principal sent an email informing parents that the substitute teacher was no longer employed there. If someone said to me, EZ, why is that? Honestly, I would just say, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care to know. I just know that it is. That is the way it is. I don't know why. I don't know right or wrong. I don't care. I'm worrying about me. I'm not going to say that. And I'm overjoyed that my black friends do. Becca Shea says, I've told you why. Okay, now I might remember that. So what I'm about to say might be what I suspect, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't remember things that well. So black guy in the slave trade was referred to that by bad white people. Does it have something to do with that? And then it was like a showing that you don't give a shit. You're going to use it, and then they can't. Now you're taking that word. Is that what it was? Black people are taking that word and making it their own. I'm not entirely sure, and I'm probably wrong at what trying to remember what you told me, but I don't recall. When a white person says the N-word, it is derogatory. Black people have taken that word as a word of endearment. Oh, okay. That's it. You did a fantastic job of saying in a less clumsy, less stupid way of what I was struggling with. A term of endearment. So does that mean that if I am with like a bunch of black people and they go, come on, easy, you're crazy, and then they said it, and they called me the N-word, that's a good thing, right? If a black guy calls Easy an N-word, I should feel excellent about that. I love that. It's a term of it. It's like fella or man. Stevie says it was not a term of endearment at the Great Food Giveaway. You're right. Becca Shea also says you cannot say it back. 100%. I wouldn't even dream of it. You're right about that at the Great Food Giveaway, Stevie. Black lady referred to you all. Well, wait a minute. Was it with an A or an R? If it was with an A, I think that is a term of endearment. She was upset, and I think she was using it like, or did she say, you are all N-word hard R? I wasn't there. I didn't witness this. I think she may have just been upset, and that was her way of saying man. Or, hey, fella. So I'm not going to attack that lady about that. She may have meant no harm whatsoever. Now, everybody's passing the buck. Stevie says, ask Megan. Megan says, ask Jimmy. Fuck, I don't know. God, I wish I was there for that. That was when Sweet Pooh Bear was incapacitated with her gallstones. I'm just going to say this. If it comes out of a black guy's mouth, term of endearment, all the time, every time, comes out of a white guy's mouth, just as Becca Shea stated for us, it is derogatory and hateful. Period. Period. Rebecca says, oh, she meant harm. She was big mad, and she was driving a big old truck that could take us all out. Well, couldn't have been that mad because she said that. Today is National Shutdown Day. This is not the first time that this has happened, and it's super dumb. People across the U.S. are, I guess, shutting everything down. Let's see. 4 people have been shot by federal agents since it all started in Minneapolis. So activists are encouraging that today be a shutdown. The national shutdown calls for supporters to stay home from work and school and not to go shopping in an effort to stop funding ICE. What a horrifically stupid fucking idea. And let me do the math for you morons who think that this is a good idea, which I don't think is any of you. It is so dumb. So let's say I buy 5 gallons of gas a day. But today, I'm not going to buy 5 gallons of gas. You know what that means, though? Saturday, instead of buying 5 gallons of gas, I'm going to buy 10 gallons of gas. So this is one of the dumbest things ever. Let's just say if people did this, let's say everybody on the planet, everybody in the United States, nobody spent 1 penny. Do these people actually believe that that is going to help their cause? That ICE is not going to get funded? My God. This is embarrassing. Bread Bull Brain Chris says, yeah, punish local small businesses because you disagree with the government. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to go and buy more. In fact, I'm just going to buy shit and throw it away. I should preemptively send another $1,000 over to the vet because I'm going to spend it next month anyway. Chris in Maine says, insanity. Alienating people who prefer to keep their political alignments private. Cancel culture, and it is infused into the workplace. That reminds me, I got an email that I want to share with you. You're going to love this. Oh, my God. Chris wrote to me. Chris in Vermont. He got his Eric Zane Show Defector T-shirt in the mail. I just got my shirt today. I'm excited to see if I get any responses from people when I'm out and about when I'm out and about in town. I will let you know if anyone mentions something. No one will. Here is the T-shirt. But the best part of this picture here is when you scroll down, look at this dog of his. Oh, my God. It looks to be some type of shepherd mix. He reminds me of O'Neill with these crazy ears that go sideways. That's a puppy, by the way. What an amazing dog this is. Look at this dog. Stevie says we need a better pic of that sweet boy. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's not lit up that well, but this is like my new favorite dog next to O'Neill. Oh, my God. What an adorable pound puppy. Thank you to Chris in Vermont. I appreciate you so much. Megan says we need a video of that dog running. Bread Bull Brain Chris says he should have gone to the free live show this morning with that Defector shirt on. Well, I think the gang is in Nashville and Chris is in Vermont. So that's not going to happen. All right, where am I here? I think I'm running out of gas. And I got to pee again. Yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. Thanks as always. And by the way, send along a nomination for the asshole of the day. Kuiper Tree Care, 616-828-8225, Kuiper, KuiperTreeCare.com. Award-winning tree removal experts in West Michigan. They'll get rid of the unwanted trees. They'll grind down the stump. They will trim the trees if need be. They'll remove storm damage if you have any of that. They also have 3 certified arborists for tree risk assessment to determine if that tree is going to live or die. And they are awesome. 616-828-8225. Call or text. Finally today, my friends over at My Policy Shop Insurance. That would be Frank Fuss. He is the authority nationwide when it comes to getting insurance through the marketplace or healthcare.gov. Frank can help you. Go to appointmentwithfrank.com if you need to update your insurance policy. If you already have your insurance through the marketplace, make some changes to it because of the changing law. That means it's a little more expensive for you. Or you just recently lost your job and you need insurance. Frank can help you. So folks who are in between jobs, self-employed, or your boss does not offer health care, you need Frank Fuss. And his services are 100% free. Appointmentwithfrank.com. That's appointmentwithfrank.com. All right. It's asshole of the day time. What are you thinking? Scott says blue hair protesters. No, I can't just single the blue hair protesters out. I would say anybody who protests anything is an asshole. All right. Let's see. So I'm not seeing what I need to see to determine the asshole of the day. Okay, I've got an idea. It might take me a second to write this down. White people who ask about N-word usage. They or that person is or are the asshole of the day. Quit asking. Just enjoy it. It's fucking great. Like Rampage Jackson. God damn it. What a fucking gem that is. All right. That is my time. I appreciate you guys so much for supporting the show, and I'll be back later on today with the Patreon bonus podcast. Till then, have a good one. Bye-bye.